Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, and Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
What up, Trav Nation? It's me, middleest brother, Travis McElroy. Woof, woof.
It's Griffin McElroy. It's all gone to shit, hasn't it, guys?
Whoa.
The media, the print media has really let us all down.
How
Today, this week, maybe always, just based on how bad they've screwed the pooch this time.
A gross phrase, by the way. Don't do that.
Hey, what is that?
They've really porked the puppy on this one.
No,
First time someone said it, everyone in the room should have turned to them like, excuse me? I don't think so.
There's copy editing issues and typos all over these fucking Wonka reviews, gang.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're going to have to speak to that, please.
There's just typos about, like, do they not have someone who reads these before they put them up to catch all the typos? Because let me read this is the headline of the Vulture review.
Okay.
Wonka, ... is pretty good. That's a typo.
That's it?
That's a huge and terrible, maybe autocorrect typo, because they obviously meant to say really good is super duper good. And
hey guys, I'm looking at this Rotten Tomatoes score. Can this be right?
Wait, hold on. What is it?
Can this be right?
It feels
84%?
That 84% feels pretty
Unreal.
fucking good to me, man. Because I'm looking at a picture.
Unreal.
I'm looking at a picture of Oompa Loompa Hugh Grant, and I'm thinking 84% seems pretty good.
Wow. Out of 165 reviews? Also, I didn't know there are 165 publications in the world that reviewed movies.
Yeah. No,
like
just Wonka.
Blockbuster.com came out of retirement to review Wonka.
Every review I'm seeing of this one is like, it's pretty good. It's not great. The Vox movie review reads, Timothy Chalamet is not your grandpa's Willy Wonka. I was not aware that my grandpa had his own discreet Willy Wonka. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So does that mean that Johnny Depp was my Willy Wonka? Because fuck that, bro.
Was there a Willy
way.
Wonka before? Well, I guess the book Willy Wonka.
That's my grandpa's Willy Wonka.
That's my grandpa's Willy Wonka.
And just checking in on an update from star Hugh Grant. This week he called Wonka. He called Wonka drivel. Said he couldn't have hated the whole thing more. And guys, there's the new quote that is absolutely burning up the charts. I have lots of children and need the money.
I saw him say, because 100,000...
Hugh Grant saying the quiet part out loud.
Hugh Grant.
He got lots of kids.
What are you going to do? Not cast Hugh Grant anymore?
Right.
What? Because I don't like being in the movies. You're not going to cast me in them?
Guys, it was like a fucking crown of thorns. Do you understand the experience this man had making this film? Do you know who else wore a crown of thorns? Jesus Christ, who was
Jim
also
Caviezel
crucified by the
in
press.
The Passion of the Christ.
Jim Caviezel got it bad, baby. But this film, guys, this is the last chance we all have to not have seen Willy Wonka.
And Dango Dunn went and released a clip where it looks like he's got some folks in what seems to be the world of pure imagination eating all the things. Everything's edible. But here's the thing, guys. The food is poison. And
shit.
And that's not me interpreting what happens in the scene. I'm saying there's a moment where Timothy Chalamet hops up on a little mound and yells, everybody, it's poisoned.
Guys.
It's been poisoned with Yeti sweat. As we know, makes everybody's hair grow rapidly with wild colors.
I want to say one thing. I got a package this week.
As did I.
From Random House.
Yes.
Penguin Random House. And they were so appreciative of me talking about the Wonka Mad Libs book that they sent me Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, or is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I guess the original, a Willy Wonka Mad Libs, and Where's Wonka?
Ooh.
And I, which is like Willy Wonka, it was like Where's Waldo? And I just want to say, folks, that's how you do it.
Yes.
We're out here talking about these brands for free, and finally, someone at Wonka HQ is like,
yes.
I got to get some free stuff to these guys.
Yeah, huge.
Are you at home? You're sitting there thinking, I've known the McRae brothers for nigh on 14 years now, almost a decade and a half. How do they truly feel about the Wonka movie? I don't know.
It seems pretty good.
Yeah. I'm 84% certain it's going to be good.
I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if I'm going to.
The embargo on this one just went up like an hour ago. So, Juice, I'm going to need your finger on the F5 button, keeping us abreast of any changes. Hey, okay, over there, I would need you to be my Wonka Nate Silver, fucking keeping an eye on those stats for me, making sure that
anytime you guys need, we're currently sitting 166 reviews, 84% fresh.
Okay, I'm just saying every 10 minutes we dip back in just to make sure that it hasn't gone either way. Because if they hit 85. Hugh Grant gets paid for the movie.
I bet we could get Hugh Grant on My Brother and Me.
He has, in his quote, entered the freak show stage of his career, which that's a great line also from Hugh Grant, doing the Lord's work in these junkets, folks.
In a year where he was also in a Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Fuck yeah.
Like, who would have thought that he'd be like, no. The one I'm less proud of is Wonka.
Yeah, what my real shame, it's like, this is why it's so hard to get a job as an actor. If Hugh Grant is saying, don't put me in the movie. I don't like to do them.
Yeah.
I just need the money, but I don't want to do the movie. And they're like, you got the part.
You got it. If you actually go back through his history, if you look, I'm actually reading an interview from a junket for Notting Hill right now, and he said acting in this movie was like a crown of thorns.
Yeah.
I think he fucking hates acting so much. Travis, you referencing the poison scene made me want to see like a Wonka drama Wonka. Just with and it's just one day, like Aaron Sorkin dialogue of just like a recall that Wonka has to go. Wonka has to recall all of his chocolate bars.
Okay.
And there's so much castle intrigue happening and so much trying to shift the blame onto the Oompa Loompas, perhaps. There's something very powerful there.
See, now, Griffin, I was going to pitch a locked room mystery, a real Poirot, like maybe even a crossover, get Kenneth Branagh in there. Yeah. Right? Poirot being like, somebody's been murdered.
Yeah.
And watching a detective try to make sense of and then they licked the wallpaper?
Yeah.
You had him lick the wallpaper. What do I do with this?
The fucking perfect crime. The perfect crime is that Willy Wonka is in his imagination factory.
Right.
And he gets a sharpened candy cane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Murders somebody.
Yeah.
Eats it.
Oh my God!
You'll never
find. Now, I will say the one
issue. There's a camera there?
No, there's not a camera there.
He eats the camera.
There is a fleet of helpers who work for Wonka at the factory, who after each murder comes out and be like, Wonka murdered that kid in this way. It was ironic. That's what we say. I think any cop or detective who hears that is like, did they just all sing in unison that you killed that guy?
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring you all in.
Wait, what did you see? I'm like, no, we all saw it. But here's the thing. This is the thing. That's all legally, because it's like, Disney and their whole deal in like Florida. Wonka is powerful enough that the laws have been changed in London or wherever he is, that any whimsical murder happening on Wonka grounds, totally legal. This is like someone's been shot. Someone's been stabbed. This is like a full-blown actual murder. And he's like, no, you don't understand. They didn't eat candy and turn into like a big blueberry. They weren't like stretched because they went on my tiny thing. This guy was stabbed.
He was stabbed.
It would be sweet if there were... the movie I want is about like a Scotland Yard detective, and she's like down on her luck, you know what I mean? She just has like, she's trying to make a name for herself, and she's like one room behind Wonka in the factory. So like she's always one step. It's like, I can tell there's been a murder here. I
got 11
clues.
Yeah.
She's like always one step behind his murderous rampage.
That's cool. We gotta see this fucking flick though.
All right, we're gonna have to see this movie. Saw the third Trolls movie, by the way, and I can confirm I am not in it.
Am I in it?
You may be in it. It's arguable whether or not I can hear a little mild piquant of Griffin.
Okay.
But yeah. You're in it as much as you were in what was
Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Yeah, Mitchell's versus the Machines, not Meet the Robbins. Okay, I work at a bakery, and I'm more than one occasion.
Right in the middle.
All right, guys, quick Wonka update.
Or a
We're now
guillotine.
sitting-
Guillotine.
Shut the fuck up, Travis.
Sorry, it's at 84%, but now instead of 166 reviews, there are 165. So I'm assuming somebody was like, I wasn't nice enough.
I recant.
I gotta do it again. I recant. I gotta do it again and be more positive. Everybody liked this thing more than me, so I'm gonna try it again.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna try to review it again.
Hey, this is a good platform for us to please ask the critics who listen to our show who maybe gave Wonka a middling review a better review. I don't think that that's a crazy use of our power.
Yeah, I mean, you work in, the written word. We work in the spoken word, which is, of course, the new medium. Everyone knows speaking words is bigger and better now. It would be a shame if something happened to your little written word platform.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying it'd be a shame if...
Are you anonymous?
I'm just saying it would be a shame if maybe some new media titans use their influence to maybe
Travis, are
get...
you a hacktivist?
I'm
I think
just
Travis
saying...
might be a gray hat hacktivist. Hey, what if Anonymous came after the Wonka reviewers and everyone was like, what are you guys even all about now? Like,
What's your guys' whole thing?
What's your whole thing? I thought I was starting to get a beat on it, but you're like, the corrupt media. We've figured you out.
I just, on the Rotten Tomatoes page, there's already a trailer featuring Timothée Chalamet with a big computer generated, like, certified fresh on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
And
yeah.
it's like integrated into the video, and the reviews just came out and this trailer's here. So someone at some point was like sitting on a computer making this trailer like, I don't know, guys.
I don't think this was, yeah.
This, I don't know, guys.
I'm going to put my credit card information in this trailer because nobody's going to see this one.
I understand that their metrics on Rotten Tomatoes are different, but if I went to a store and a store was offering 84% fresh milk, I wouldn't buy it. Oh, this milk? Yeah.
There's an 84% chance that the egg you're about to crack into has egg stuff in it. There's a 16% chance anything goes.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.